What is going on? I am sitting here about to drink a beer, and I figured in these times of waiting on lager, I might as well talk about beer. And what better beer to talk about than the OG Pilsner Urquell? For those of you that don't know, Pilsner Urquell's claim to fame is being the original Pilsner. They were started in, what's the year? 1842, and they produced collectively. The town came together, I guess, wanted some good beer, and they produced pale lager for the first time. But really, I don't know if you could claim that. There's been a lot of beer made over the years, but it's a cool story anyways. But yeah, they are the go-to OG pale lager. So first of all, I love everything about this brand. Their their branding's awesome. Color scheme's cool. They always had the foil wrap on the top of the bottle cap, but they removed that recently for kind of I don't know, sustainability reasons. But they added this cool little textured cap that I really like. So, anyways, I'm just gonna open it and see if we can get a good little. Of course, I got the Tanglefoot glass. So, see if we can get a good little Czech pour on here. So that was my attempt at pouring some nice foam. It actually worked pretty well, but I just stuck my thumb over the top of the bottle like this and shook it up, and that's what I got out of it. So let's top it off, and we'll let that settle down. It's a pretty beer. So I pulled up the specs just because I often don't remember what the like the IBUs or ABV on this beer is, but it's 4.4% ABV. This would be their kind of like the equivalent of my 12 degree pale lager at Tanglefoot, but it's their flagship beer, premium pale lager, 4.4% ABV, 36 IBUs, so relatively high bitterness. I think my 12 degree pale lager is around 38 IBUs, but being a 12 degree pale lager and being 4.4% means that it has a relatively high finishing gravity. So it's going to be a little bit on the sweeter end, super clear. I think the stuff that we get in the States is pasteurized and filtered. So the stuff that you can get in the Czech Republic, the Ney filter, or however you pronounce it, and the Czech accent is apparently much tastier, but I don't know. Haven't been over there. Haven't had the Ney filtered. But here, I'm going to drink it through the foam. Yep. Classic Pilsner Urquell. So this one is actually a little. Let's see if there's like a bottling date or something on here. Sometimes there'll be like a bottling date on the bottom or like a best by date. This has a date November 30th, 22. So I don't know what their best by timeline is, but let's say it's like 6 months. So that would be what, in March or May or June that this was brewed. So not too long. It's actually relatively fresh, unless it's a year-long best by date. But it's kind of a little metallic, which I'm not sure why. But let me drink a little more of this, because this is the first beer I've had all day. Actually, that's not true. I had one earlier during lunch. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like slightly oxidized or not really metallic, just kind of like a dull malt character. But anyways, it's got a firm bitterness, but that residual sweetness from that the remaining sugars, that body, it's balanced out super well. In fact, I would say if I was drinking this compared to like my 12 degree pale lager, I'd say this is sweet. Definitely on the more like full malt character, full-bodied end of the Pilsner spectrum. But yeah, this classic Bohemian style Pilsner. Czech size hops. It says Moravian double row barley, Moravian 2-row. Yeah, just deep golden color. I think they triple decoct this. Sorry, I'm like reading the spec sheet. This must be great YouTube content right now, but they decoct it, which is pulling off a portion of the mash and then boiling it, and that adds to a lot of that full malt character, that mouthfeel. You caramelize those sugars, they become unfermentable. They remain residually in the beer after fermentation. So not a ton of aroma. This beer I've never gotten a lot of hop aroma off of, but that is, so obviously this is the OG Pilsner, but my 12 degree pale lager, my flagship Pilsner that I'm out of, is a little bit on the drier end, less malt forward, and much more much more hop aroma. So I put a significant amount of late edition Czech size hops. It's all Czech size in that beer, but I put a significant amount of late boil edition hops. I don't know why I'm stumbling over these words. Yeah, it's a great beer. I love it. I wish I had mine in a bottle and or can, but that is coming soon to a Tanglefoot near you. So that is pretty much it on the Pilsner Urquell. I'm just sitting here drinking one, and I was like, why not at least go over kind of this beer that started it all, this kind of concept in the Czech Republic that I kind of emulated my whole brand after, at least the beer side of my brand after. So yeah, if you have whatever Twin Liquor specs or pretty much any HEB near you, they should carry this. Go grab a 6-pack of it. It's pretty tasty. So cheers, na zdraví. Hopefully we can be drinking some beers together soon. Bye bye.